wish you could bet on the annual 4th of July hot dog eating contest? Well, Nathan's Famous is teaming up with DraftKings for this year's event. And as part of the partnership, DraftKings will offer a $25,000 free-to-play pool and give customers in Colorado and New Jersey the chance to place bets on this event. So joining us now to discuss is DraftKings CEO Jason Robins. Jason, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Hot dogs. How did this come about, and what will this entail? This betting extravaganza entail?
Well, almost everybody that I know who's into sports has at some point watched, many watch every year, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. It's a staple of July 4th. And, I've got to say that there's been a few times my friends and I have tossed around some friendly wagers on, back in the day, whether Kobayashi or Joey Chestnut, anybody was going to defend their title or win. And we just got to thinking, especially with sports on hiatus, it'd be a really great opportunity. And we're thrilled to partner with Major League Eating and Nathan's to be able to bring this to everybody.
Yeah, and given the fact that sports and so many major leagues have been on hiatus, and I realize we're starting to see reopenings roll out in the coming weeks, how has that dearth of sports actually propelled the company, whether it is the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest or whether it's your recent launch of the casino app, propelled you to look beyond sports and into other areas and other possibilities in terms of betting?
Well, it's actually been really great to watch our team come together and innovate. We've launched hundreds of pools on everything from TV shows to political debates to things like the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Esports has been a big focus area of us. We've greatly expanded our esports offering. You mentioned the casino app. We've typically before only integrated casino games into the sports betting app, but we decided that we wanted to have an app that was fully dedicated to the online casino first customer. And that's been launched now in New Jersey. And we really just been thrilled to see how innovative the team's been. Not to say that, people wouldn't have thought of these things anyway, but I got to think that the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest and the partnership with Major League Eating may have never happened if everybody hadn't kind of been thinking outside the box on what can we do this year to make 4th of July special.
Jason, there's so many different types of bets you can do in the middle of a game for regular sports. Are there lots of different bets on the hot dog eating competition, or is it just simply who wins? Or can we bet on mustard versus ketchup or other quirky side factors like that?
Well, we definitely have more than just who's going to win. You can do the over-under on how many hot dogs the winner eats and a number of other things. I'm not sure if you can do any mustard versus ketchup bets, but I'll check on that. But we do have a variety of things that you can bet on in the contest, in the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. And we also have this pool that we did, which is actually available to most of the country. It's free to play. And that pool will have a number of different things that you have to predict along the way in order to win. Everything from, who's going to win to some of the more nuanced stuff like, will they eat this many hot dogs in this many minutes? And will the hot dogs that they eat be washed down with soda before or after the third or fourth hot dog? All kinds of random stuff. And I think that that's really meant to keep people engaged and also just give people something fun to do now that, sports are coming back, but there's still a lot of missing sports on TV. And I think people are home and looking for something to do.
On that point, Jason, do you feel like your typical customers have pivoted to stock market investing in the last couple of months? Do you have any data or stories that would suggest that?
We've heard some anecdotal stories that people have gotten into it. And, it's no surprise. A lot of people who are into stock picking also like to bet on sports and like to play fantasy. It's actually quite similar in terms of the mentality of the individual. But, I think people are anxious for sports to come back. There's a lot of pent-up demand. And we've seen that both with, people getting excited about these free-to-play pools that we've done and also some of the, things that we've seen with the recent return of PGA and NASCAR and UFC and the other sports going on. It's been really amazing to watch how excited people are. And a lot of them are first-time, people watching those sports. They typically might have been watching baseball at this time of year or something else. And because there's nothing else on TV and they're home bored, they're really picking up all kinds of sports, including things like esports that they were never really interested in before.